Hey guys and gals, this is your host Joe. Thank you for coming by another Life with Josef extravaganza. This is going to be a couple of, I'm going to make some more story times here. The first one is going to be just a couple of short vignettes all strung together. So I hope you enjoy these, and we're going to get to it now. You know, when I told the story about the poker tournament at the Luxor, God, I forgot the best part. Jesus, I'm an idiot. You think I'd take notes here when I do these? It's that ADHD. I get sidetracked with everything. Anyway, when the asshole left and I wished him adieu, eventually it was down to me and one other guy. He was sitting to my left, and he wasn't sure he wanted to finish. And the host running the tournament asked if we would chop the pot, meaning if we would just stop playing and split the pot 50-50. Now, my brother George is standing in the back of me, and first off, let me assure you that he would have never, ever, ever let me live it down. And the second thing is, it wasn't the money. It was, I want to win. I've talked about this. It's the win. So 2 or 3 hands later, I had a pair of nines, a dealt, and I went all in, and he did, and I beat him, and I won the Hold'em tournament, the first one I was ever in, and it's the only Hold'em tournament I've ever won. So I don't know if it was beginner's luck or what, but I haven't played Hold'em since I was married to the plaintiff, and I forgot to tell this part. It was the most important part, so that had to be added in. You also saw a couple of more pictures of the Luxor. So that's the Luxor poker story. Pipped in here is a clip of what happens when you pull up the drain cover in a parking lot that's flooded. We did this at the Daily Review one Saturday or Sunday morning. The publisher, Floyd Sparks, owned he'd like to go hunting up in Idaho, and he had a 4-wheel drive aftermarket Ford panel van. God, with the 460, it was a beast. And it was, raised up like 4-wheel drive. And so the parking lot in front was flooding one morning, and we drove out in this. I wasn't getting my ass wet, and I kind of managed to reach down and clear the blockage, and my God, it was just like this. The power of water cannot be underestimated, and this was impressive. So another vignette, and we'll move on to the next one. This meme right here says, the funniest one was finding out a guy was cheating on me when the other woman called the local radio station, and this is how long ago this was, to request our song for him. She could have left it, but she didn't, and she called the radio station anyway. Now, I talk about this years ago. The so-called rock and roll station was KRQR, The Rocker. Now, they didn't play real music. They didn't play Iron Maiden. They played Journey and stuff like that. Not good Journey, Steve Perry Journey. Anyway, my brother Mark, I don't know where he is. He has it on. It's at work or something. And we're playing softball now, rec softball, Scurvy Dogs. And he hears this guy on the radio, calls on the radio wanting a song, and the guy's talking, saying, yeah, he plays softball in San Leandro, and they're playing the Scurvy Dogs on Friday night, and they're going to kick our butts. Well, my brother doesn't much tolerate this shit, so we play him Friday. Let me see if I get a timeline right here. We play him Friday, and we stomp him. So Monday, my brother calls the radio station and says, hey, the guy that called Friday, he played us, and we stomped him, so we'd like a song played for us. Now, of course, my brother wanted, Iron Maiden or Judas Priest, and I think we had to settle for, some lover boy or something. But anyway, you get too much shit talking on the radio and it may come back and bite you in the ass. So this is this 2-minute Vingette, and we'll move on to the next one. This next one is a meme. Oh, hold on here. This next one is a meme about somebody wanting. Here's the quote. I want my burger burnt. I can't stress it enough. Hockey puck burnt. Well, my brother Phil and I, we're at work, and we go to the Denny's in Sunnyvale right off the freeway. It's now something else. And we sit down in the booth, and we're going to order, and my brother orders his food, and I look at the server and say, my brother is not telling you exactly what he wants. I say, he wants you to bring him charcoal on a plate. If you think the eggs are too done, or the hash browns are too crisp, or the bacon is too done, you're wrong. Throw it on for 5 more minutes. I'm telling you this, if you bring it out, and he won't, but if it's a problem, I'll pay for it. We won't send it back. And she kind of looks at me and says, okay. And by God, they brought out food that was, well, maybe for some of us it's overdone, but my God, my brother was happy. I love my brother Phil. I miss him too. He was an imperfect man, but he never wronged me, and he stuck his neck out for me at work. God, when he made me the foreman, that took a lot of. He really stuck his neck out there, so I appreciate that. He passed away last year. So anyway, my brother, God love him, loved to eat that shit burned. So we'll move on to the next one.